The 7-step debloating game plan. And for your information, there's a specific order you have to follow. Otherwise, this debloating day won't work for you. Number 1 on the game plan is drink a ton of water. If you're trying to do the exact debloating day as me, this is how you figure out how much water you have to drink. So if you're like me and weigh around 80 kg, you have to drink at least 4 liters a day. On a debloating day, multiply that by 1.5. So today, I have to drink 6 liters. Let's get started with the first one. Dog down 1.5 liters, which is great. Let's go ahead and talk about step 2. Step 2 of the 7-step game plan is actually getting 10K steps in. And I know what I could do is I could just get the steps in here with this beautiful house, but I'm not gonna do that. And speaking about steps, for this, let's drive over to the gym. Okay, I made it to the gym, and to clear things up, you do not have to go to the gym to get your steps in. I'm just doing that because I'm currently in Bali, Indonesia, and here it is really hard to get your steps in outside. Anywhere else in the world, I would do my steps outside, but here, it's different. So I'm about to go in and get a 60-minute step session in, but why am I even doing 60 minutes of steps? I just told you step 2 of the game plan is to get 10K steps in. And with a 60-minute step session, I will already ball out a bunch of those 10K steps, where I'm gonna set myself up in a good position to finish them later. Second thing is, I haven't even digested the food that I ate yesterday. So to get the digestion a bit going, I'm getting the steps in. So I get a bit closer to the debloated look already, because if you take a look at my stomach, it's still pretty full. And the third thing is, my body is gonna use all the excessive fat from yesterday's meal for that cardio session. So this cardio session is mandatory. Let's get it started. Obviously, I have to go back and grab you guys. 1 hour of walking done, and I'm at around 7,000 steps now, which is really, really great, because step 2 of the game plan is hitting 10,000 steps. And having 7,000 steps this early on in the day makes it so much easier. And also, while I was walking, I docked down another 1 liter bottle of water, which puts me to 2.5 liters of water. Now, I have something really, really special here. This is an iced Americano. Why am I drinking this? Just for you guys to know, I'm intentional with everything today. Everything I do is on purpose, and this drink is on purpose. The best thing about this, it gives me some energy. I've had a really, really bad night of sleep, and this is gonna make up for it. But there are obviously also other benefits. This helps me flush things out easier. Since my stomach is still a little bit heavy, once I finish this, I will definitely have to use the toilet. And the third thing is not really for me, because I'm very, very full, but I know a lot of you watching and trying to do this routine yourself are gonna be hungry at this point now. And this is gonna suppress your appetite. This isn't the only drink that I'm having. I'm also having this big coconut. And this coconut is also very intentional, not only because it gets me closer to my hydration goal, also because of something that I'm gonna talk in a second. I'm gonna enjoy these 2 drinks now and then head back home so we can discuss step 3 of the game plan. Don't you look at me like that, because when you also do this routine, you'll see how many times you'll have to use this. All right, on to step number 3. Step 3 of the debloating game plan is meal planning. This will either make or break your day, so listen up. You have to open up your browser and type in calorie calculator. You'll put in your height, your weight, and your age. It'll tell you your maintenance calories. To figure out the debloating day calories, just cut them in half. So for me, my maintenance calories are at 3,000 calories. And if you subtract 3,000 calories by 50%, you'll get to 1,500 calories. Those are gonna be my calories for today. Now, we're not doing this if it fits your macro stuff. Everything is intentional today. My rule of thumb for the macros is 40 to 50% carbs, 40 to 50% protein. This ensures that we have enough protein throughout the day, and we'll leave 10% for fats. Why are the fats so low, you may be asking? Because we don't want our body to spend too much time digesting today. It's as simple as that. And going back to earlier when I was at the gym, I was drinking a coconut, and that coconut plays a huge role of the entire day because the coconut has a bunch of potassium in it. And we need as much potassium as possible today to debloat because potassium helps flush out water. So be wise with the foods that you choose. Maybe eat the same ones that I'm about to show you, but definitely do not eat processed foods today. My first meal will be here in a bit, and I have to put you guys onto some sauce. Because what was step 1 of the debloating game plan? And therefore, I have to drink more water. And listen up very closely. You want to drink the water before the food. Otherwise, you will be bloated. That was good. Now we're at 4 liters. Hello, Gusti. Happy Father's Day. Bye bye, see you later. First meal of the day in front of me. Let's see what we have. Ta-da! We got 50 grams of avocado, 300 grams of boiled potatoes, and 300 grams of chicken. This is gonna stimulate my muscle protein synthesis pretty decent. And there's one thing that a lot of people do wrong on debloating days. Even though I said you should consume a bunch of potassium, you have to also consume salt. Because the amounts of potassium I eat aren't gonna be flushed out if I completely cut out sodium. I got some salt here, and I'm gonna make this meal a bit more delicious with a bit of some salt. Let's grub. Stop looking at me like that. Yes, I have to use the bathroom. That's the whole point of the debloating day. All right, I'm back outside, and for a good reason, because after each meal, you have to get some steps in. This is not only for step number 1 of the debloat game plan. This is in general for you to digest the food better. Just getting a bit of some steps in helps you digest the food better. And that's why I'm going to walk around the pool for the next 10 minutes. Okay, I'm at around 8,000 steps now, and it all brings us back to step 1 and step 2. Now that it's been like an hour since meal number 1, I can drink again, and I have to drink because I have to get the 6 liters in before 6 p.m. sharp. Yes, you heard it right. The timing is very, very important because I want to give my body enough time to flush everything out before I go to sleep. We want good quality sleep. And for that, I want all of you who are doing this to cut the water by 6 p.m. sharp. Cheers to that. Before I go over to the next 4 steps that I still have to complete today, I want to give you guys a huge tip, and that is improve your sleep. If we take a look at my sleep stats from the last night, first of all, I'm not recovered at all. I have red recovery. And if you take a look at my sleep stress, I have been in medium stress for almost the entire night. This is insane. Just to showcase you guys how bad it is to eat all of that junk food. Sure, you can have here and there sometimes something, but Don't go as crazy as I did, because that was just for the purpose of the video. Let's move over to the next step. On to step number 4, and that is eating clean. I specifically didn't say it earlier during meal 1 because I want you guys to stick around a bit longer, okay? So the meal that I have here is gonna help me for step number 5. We have here 3 bananas, a bit of some honey, and once again, another coconut. I'm gonna devour this really quick so we can move as fast as possible to step number 5. For step 5, I'm back at the gym. But I'm not back for what you probably think. No, I'm not back to get more steps in. I mean, yes, I will get more steps in while I'm here, but the main reason why I'm here aren't the steps. The main reason is a workout. That's why I just had the bananas with honey and obviously all the other food that I had yesterday. We gotta use that energy and put it to work. Therefore, I'm gonna smack a workout now and complete step number 5. Finished up the workout, which was step number 5, but during my workout completed 2 other steps as well. Step number 1, and I also completed step number 2, and it's just 6 p.m. Now I'm still gonna stay at the gym here for another hour, I would say. To finish up step number 4, we'll move over to step number 6, which is also gonna happen at the gym here, and I bet no one of you guys can guess what step number 6 is gonna be. First, let's wrap up step 4. Back at home from the gym, finished up with step number 6. But the debloating game plan consists of 7 steps, not 6. I haven't mentioned the 7th step yet, but for that, we need to go somewhere else, not here. Step number 7 is sleep. Last night, my sleep was absolute shit, which was also one of the main reasons why I was so bloated this morning. So now, I basically just gotta get some good sleep, and then I should be good. I nailed everything today. From drinking 6 liters of water, to getting over 10,000 steps, to calculate the perfect calories and macros, to eating only clean foods, to working out and hitting the sauna. But if I don't sleep well tonight, it might be all for nothing. Morning, guys. I feel like I had a really good night of sleep, and now we gotta see if I really completed step 7. Oh shit, I got 100% sleep. Oh my god, I completely crushed it every single step. But we haven't checked the scale yet. We're off by 100 grams. Try my 24-hour debloating routine yourself if you want to lose water weight fast within the next 24 hours. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.